I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot. I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot. Seriously. Hey guys, happy Friday! Sorry this is up a bit later than usual, but as you can see from the glorious opening clip, Steph and I did a fun Rocket and Groot photo shoot today. And then I went to Joann's for more cosplay reasons because they're still having crazy sales and there's this stupid thing that I want to make, but I'm not going to tell you about it until I actually make it, but it's going to be awesome. Or stupid. Or both. Also, don't mind the grade school pigtail braids, it's just the easiest way to manage my hair while wearing Groot, and I feel like I should be singing Sound of Music stuff. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu. Okay, so this week on Geeks of the Week we had whiny fanboy problems. I don't really enjoy the fighting games, but I'm fairly sure if there's a character you don't like or don't want to play, you don't have to play them and you need to get over yourself because character diversity. Jake's cosplay escapades has led to us all becoming Young Justice characters, which I'm totally cool with. Just need to start doing those crunches with Luluco if Miss Martian is gonna happen. I swore I'd never paint myself green again after Amekame Poison Ivy. Damn you, Jake. I gave everyone Christmas feels with my Santa story, and it's confirmed that everyone loves my parents even without having met them. It's cool, I like them too. They are pretty okay. And apparently it hit Lulu the hardest, sorry about that. Have the Christmas feels. Have them! But what I really want to talk about this week is something Mario touched on yesterday, the mid-season finales of Flash, Arrow, and S.H.I.E.L.D. Holy shit! I'll try to avoid spoilers just in case people are still catching up, but I think I'm pretty much gonna talk straight up about the Reverse Flash reveal, because I feel like it was pretty obvious, like Mario said. I kinda called it right from the beginning that Dr. Wells was Reverse Flash, because he was a little too creepily invested in Barry, his machine caused everything, and then suddenly had this mystery room with the futuristic newspaper, and at that point I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah. The only moment that made me doubt it for like a split second was the fight between Wells and Reverse Flash, because I live in the world of Doctor Who time rules, where you're not supposed to come into any sort of contact with yourself in another time, or the fabric of reality starts to tear itself apart, and then just everything goes very, very badly from there. But this is not Doctor Who, and it's a different universe entirely with probably different time rules, so I'm letting that go. Letting it go. I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen with the rest of this season. Okay, on to Arrow. This one I'm not gonna spoil at all because basically this entire episode was kind of made up of oh shit moments. Sarah's murderer was finally revealed, there were a bunch of twists and turns all over the place, Oliver had some revelations regarding Thea's time away, and the League of Assassins resurfaced, leaving Oliver in a bit of a precarious situation. I really don't think I can say anything more detailed than that, or I will spoil things. But I'm really excited to see where the rest of that season goes as well. So on to S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm gonna attempt to steer clear of spoilers in this one too because a lot of major things happened in this one as well. The reunion of Skye and her father finally happened. That's not really a spoiler because it was obviously gonna happen from the last episode. I'm gonna be honest, I still am not really sure how I feel about her father. I kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time he's a batshit crazy murderer, and he may not have been going about things in the best possible way. There was a pretty pivotal moment between Skye and Ward that pretty much solidified her stance on him, so that was a really nice moment to have. There was one character death that I was pretty happy about, but I have a feeling that somehow it's not actually permanent. And there's one character death that I'm really upset about, because I really loved this character, and I'm hoping it isn't permanent. I have an inkling that it isn't, just because there's already an internet movement happening, started by Coulson himself in a S.H.I.E.L.D. like behind the scenes video where it says #BlankLives, but I don't know. The Whedons can be pretty cruel when it comes to their character deaths, so I'm not really hanging my hopes on it. And of course, the major reveal of who/what Skye actually is was pretty epic, and I'm fairly sure it ties into the Age of Ultron storyline, so that should be interesting. Basically every show had a pretty awesome mid-season finale. You guys have any thoughts on any of them? That's really all I'm gonna talk about this week though, because I've got to get this edited and up, but next week is the final Hobbit movie, and I'm not really sure whether to be excited or sad, so right now I'm just working on being excited until it's actually time to be sad. And along with The Hobbit will be the Lord of the Rings parody by the Hillywood show, the one I was working on a couple weeks ago. I haven't really talked about it yet because they only recently finally announced what they were doing. But guys, I am so excited to see this one put together. Everything looked amazing, the sets, the costumes, other things. It was probably the most complicated lighting I've ever had to do, and we filmed on a red camera, and just, there's actually a huge part of it that I expected to hate, but I immediately fell in love with it because of what they did with it, and I can't wait to see the complete product, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Okay, I'm actually gonna go this time, for real. I hope everyone has an awesome weekend, stay geeky, and we will see you next week. Oh, and if you want to see the Rocket and Groot photo shoot pictures that Steph and I did today, they will be on our Facebook pages, so just keep an eye out for that. Probably gonna post, hoping at least, to post like one a day for the next 12 days for, you know, 12 days of Christmas, or Grootmas, or whatever other lame pun I could think of. I'm so tired, I'm sorry. I'm gonna edit this. Bye guys! I am Groot.